Players who had the craziest professional careers. Back in 2006, a young Francesco Acerbi was grinding it out in Italy's tough lower leagues, playing for Pavia, a team that wasn't even in the top two divisions in Italy. Not exactly the glamorous start most footballers dream about, especially when you realize that he spent those first few years bouncing between clubs like Renate and Spezia, struggling for minutes and barely making headlines. But what happened next would flip his world upside down. You see, by 2011, Acerbi had fought his way up to the second division with Regina, and actually made his top flight debut for Chievo soon after. But just as things were looking up, tragedy hit. His father suddenly passed away. This broke Francesco in ways you wouldn't believe. He later admitted that he spiraled into depression and started drinking heavily, arriving at training drunk, feeling totally lost, and his career almost slipped through his fingers right there. But his lowest point was yet to come. The thing is, in 2012, Acerbi got what should have been the call of his life, a transfer to his boyhood club, AC Milan. But with his mental state shattered, he struggled badly, barely played, and was labeled a psycho by his own teammates. Milan sent him back down to Chievo, and his career seemed stuck in limbo. But the real test of Acerbi's life was just about to begin. What I mean is that right after joining Sassuolo in 2013, his medical exam revealed every man's nightmare: testicular cancer. He fought through surgery and chemo, then came back only for the cancer to return once again. For months it was endless hospital visits, medication, and isolation. But instead of giving up, Francesco found a new strength, and he'd later go on to say, "Cancer saved me," because it forced him to fight for his life in a way football never had. But after all those battles, he became legendary. As it turns out, he had an insane Ironman run of 149 straight league games, which almost beats Zanetti's record. Fans and managers praised his leadership, and Lazio came calling, where he made a move and finally hit the big time, winning the Coppa Italia, Super Coppa, and becoming a defensive star for Italy's national team. He even helped Italy win Euro 2020, proving everyone wrong. But you won't believe what he did next. In his mid-30s, an age where most defenders retire, Acerbi joined Inter Milan, helped them win the league in 2024, and scored a massive goal against Barcelona to send Inter to the Champions League final yet again, in what was his first ever Champions League goal. But I post videos like this one every day. Follow if you want the algorithm to show them to you.